Promise me one thing. Please, destroy everything.
So the Maki episode is hands down the best episode of 2026. I don't care what anyone says. I know it's early to say that, but this episode is literally perfect. It's a 10 out of 10 to me, bro. The episode is called Perfect Preparation, and it's referring to Goose and stuff like that, where Goose is basically drop a ring and Mai gives Maki a ring. But just to start off the episode of like going off the whole episode about like even in the beginning and the end scene where Maki's walking into the Zenin Clan, and then the last scene where she's walking out, it reminds me of that like song, "Walking Your Trap, Take Over Your Trap." Walking Your Trap, take over your trap. That's literally what she did. She walked into the Zenin Clan and took over the Zenin Clan. So in the beginning, when she's like, she still has like she's not fully heavily restricted yet, because Mai and Maki, if you're a twin in the Jujutsu society, you'd be considered one person. And since she has a heavily restriction, but then Mai has cursed spirit, it kind of makes her not fully have heavily restriction, so she's not as strong as Toji is. But when she walks in and like Naomi is basically like talking stuff, whatever, and then her dad is the one that's setting up to kill both of them, and he really just hates them. I was like, you're the reason why I couldn't be the head of the Zenin Clan. Just her horrible father, and I'm glad what happens to him later when after he thought he murdered them and threw them in the pit with the cursed spirits. And that's when that scene with Mai and Maki, they're on the beach, and this is where the perfect preparation comes in with the geese, when they're like basically preparing for a long journey. They have a ring in their mouth and they drop it halfway, and then the way they're coming back, they grab the ring and basically make their journey, and how many rings is left shows how many goose didn't make the full journey. So Mai, before she dies, she gives her a ring in her hand, and like she takes it, and there's a lot of geese in this whole thing, like symbolism in this whole episode. It was just such a perfect episode. And then she leaves her, and Mai tells her,
destroy everything.
All of it, you hear?
Destroy everything, and leaves her with that one sword, the sword that Toji had before when he was fighting in the season 2 with Gojo and them and Gato, when he had that heavenly, it was like the soul snatcher sword or whatever. It's a good looking sword. She left all her powers there, and Maki was obviously really heartbroken. But then after she woke up, even her dad noticed like all the cursed birds are gone, and he thought he was gonna like do some shit, and he got his head cut off, one slice. My favorite part is she was just walking back like, I don't even care about this dude. Who is this guy? He's dead right there. He was like fearful of Toji because they had that thought of him. And then she goes into this is where I see the Kill Bill kind of reference, where she's in that big dojo type of thing, and she's slaughtering all of the Zenin Clan, like martial arts guys, like going crazy on them. She's like sliding on their blood, did the 1-inch punch from Bruce Lee. It was so good. Like this episode was and then later on she's fighting the 3 brothers, and then one of them tried to like, I forget his name, is Jinky, I forget his name, but he's trying to aura farm, walk slow, and he just gets his head taken out. And the one dude that was holding her down thought like, we did it. And then later on, before he dies, he sees Maki walking with his head, throws it in the ocean, in the pond. Even
How cruel of you.
And he's like, all right. And then she beats his ass after they're fighting. This was just, I just don't see any episodes topping this episode. Like, it was so good. And then her leaving, and then I think the rest, it shows at the end that she founds the rest of the like military Zenin Clan and like ended them too. But I would give this episode a 10 out of 10. It's the best animated episode of the year already, 100%. You have to watch it.